Yo my homies, what's good? Thanks for tuning in to another episode with the Hood Hippie. Here we are today, going to show you a few things you can get up to in Koh Tao, Thailand. Starting off with this cool little graffiti bridge spot that I found. Some cool artwork here. This black and white one coming up is my favorite. That is dope. Whoever done that, shout out to you. Mad piece, that one. And yeah, let's continue and see what Koh Tao has got in store. Much love. And here we are at the San Viewpoint. This is where I went to watch the sunset on my first night. It's a pretty cruisy walk up, really nice. There's a couple of midway viewpoints to check out. The second half is pretty much just all rocks, climbing straight up, but there's a rope to help you the whole way. So it's pretty safe and a good little bit of exercise, and yeah, enjoy. So this was actually the night of a full moon, as you can see right there in front. So we had the full moon setting on one bay on one side, rising, and then the sun setting on another bay on the other side. This is one of the most magical sunsets and full moon rises that I've experienced in my life so far. Such a nice evening. Next up, honestly, I accidentally come across this place, and it is one of my very favorite places I've ever been, like one of my favorite little nooks while traveling. So this here is a big Nursery Cafe. It's a lady in about her 50s. She has been working on this for around 7 years. She also has workers that do the upkeep now because she's in the cafe. And yeah, it's a beautiful walk through the nursery, and then you come down to the most magical chill cafe area in the treetops on the edge of a cliff with the most amazing views. And she specializes in like cheesecakes and coffee, and she absolutely nails both of them. They're unbelievable. Also, there's no need for background music. This is the music that she plays at the cafe. It just sets such a vibe. It is honestly heaven. Next up, one of the highlights of my trip, little snorkel session at Toot Bay. Let's jump down there, jump in the water and see what's going on. Buzz, here we are. This is for sure the biggest school of fish I've ever swum with before. It was so much fun. Check out the colours on this coral here. Unbelievable. I just get blown away by what nature has created for us to experience and just be in awe of. Like, check these out, these little colourful galactic clam mouths that just close when you get close to them. Like, look at the colours on them. What is that? A little underwater fried egg noodle. Alright, now here's me getting my little sea monkey on. I found a little underwater tunnel to get under. I love doing little monkey things like this. So I have to go down. What I like about this is that there's a bit of an art because I have to let half the air out of my lungs so I lose buoyancy, otherwise I'll float up and cut my back on the rocks there. So you got to go down, let your breath out, get through, and then come back up. And for those asking, no, I didn't scratch my back just there, but I did scratch my arm on the tunnel that I've done before that you're about to see when I get up the rock there.
You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by, and now I beg to see you dash just one more time. Ooh, I see you every night. And oh my eyes, I like your style. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dash just one more time. So say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me.
And that was Toot Bay. Now I'm heading down to Shark Bay. This is where you go to snorkel and look for turtles and sharks, but unfortunately on this day the visibility was super low. But this spot is such an awesome little nook. It's a tiny little spot, but it works so well and the vibes are unbelievable. You can also walk up those steps there on the left, and there's heaps of chill spots around the other side of the rock too. Alright, let's see how this goes though. Alright, so here we are going to check out my last sunset on my last night in Koh Tao, but I forgot my GoPro necklace that I can hold the GoPro on, so I had to do this beast of a hill one-handed with one hand on the GoPro. Yeah, it was an interesting experience.
Let's go, Bahan, let's go!
So quite a few people do walk up this hill as well because it's too steep for two people on the back of a motorbike. You'll see a couple up here walking up, and there was a few others on this evening as well. How's my trying to smile but having to pay maximum attention to what's going on in front of me? And we've made it to the top. It's a 100 baht entry, but you get your choice of a free drink, which are worth like around 40 baht, so really only 60 baht, like just over $2 Australian to come up here. Luckily I got here just before everyone else rocked up. There was maybe like 8 of us up there, 10 of us up there in the end, but I was lucky to get up first and get a bit of a view by myself. Such an amazing view, definitely my favorite view of the island. Tray for my drink. And that, my friends, is another episode. Thank you very much for joining again and checking out Koh Tao with me. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode next week of what I get up to in Bangkok. Let's go.